wanted to do a really quick video for you right now discussing relationships, specifically your spouse. Are they helping you or harming you when it comes towards your success and living the life that you want to live? All right, this is a really hot topic, and some of you are not going to like what I have to say about it. And that just means that you need to look within and really grow a pair of balls, to be honest with you. All right, so number one, is your spouse helping you? Meaning, do they enhance your life? Are they supporting you? Are they giving you constructive criticism? Right? You got to really dig deep and think about that. And you got to look within and you got to say to yourself, am I just settling? Or am I in a relationship that's healthy, that's vibrant, that is helping me get to where I want to be in life? All right? Now, I've been in relationships where they have been absolutely fucking toxic, right? And I've been in relationships that are positive for me. But the only time that it actually turned around for me is when I started being selfish, meaning that I started loving myself first, caring about myself first, and then when that happened, it was like a boomerang, right? It came back to me, and I got the person that I needed in my life, okay? If you put too much emphasis on finding that person, you're never gonna find that person, because that means you're putting it out there that you don't have it, okay? And what we have to do is first love ourselves. Okay, so my question to you is, do you love yourself? Do you care about yourself first, right? So number two is, do you love yourself? You can't find love or get love until you have this. All right? And that's a tough pill to swallow. Why? Because you got to look deep. You got to look deep within yourself and, stand in front of the mirror and accept yourself for who you are. And you need to either make a change or you need to really embrace yourself, number one, and love every part of yourself, okay? You need to care about yourself. We care about those that we love, right? But it starts with ourselves, okay? And then we can bring other people into our life. But when it comes to our spouses that we have, we really need to think of it as an arrangement where it's helping us succeed. It's helping us attain the life that we were meant to live. And by combining positive energy, you're going to get there a lot quicker, okay, than doing it by yourself. All right? But if you're with someone that is energy draining, that is not healthy, that's toxic, well, you need to face the facts, Jack, and get rid of them. All right, and some of you are not going to like that. And you can call me whatever you want, but the fact of the matter remains, you need to drop dead wood in your life. That could be family, friends, spouses, it does not matter. If they are not supporting you, they're hurting you, okay? So you need to think about dropping, not even think about it, do it. Dead wood. Energy sucking vampires. All right? That means get rid of unhealthy relationships. And it starts with your most important one, right? Is it your girlfriend, or boyfriend, right? It doesn't matter to me. If you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, it doesn't matter. Husband, wife, right? We're gonna put that, right? It's irrelevant to me what your sexual preference is, all right? I'm talking to all guys right now, all right? So you could have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a wife, a husband, it doesn't matter. But if they are toxic in your life, you need to get rid of them. But before you can get rid of them, you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. You need to man the fuck up, look in the mirror and say, what do I want in my life? Because 9 times out of 10, you haven't done that, okay? Back in the day, I didn't do that. Why? I didn't fucking love myself, all right? It all comes down to that. I didn't care about myself enough to love myself, and I didn't realize that till later on in life. Yeah, I put health and all these other things first, right? But at the end of the day, it all comes back to one thing: loving myself and loving yourself. And when you can do that, and you look deep and within yourself, and you start asking yourself those tough questions and peeling the onion back, it comes back to that, and you really need to have that conversation. And you got to have that first. And then number 2, you need to get rid of people that don't align with your values and what you want in your life. The problem is, too many people fucking settle. You have one fucking life. One. Now, you can choose to live it the way you want to fucking live it. But I'm here to tell you, you know what? If you want certain things, you want to attain a lifestyle only, a few people can dream of. If you want the lifestyle that you dream of, then you got to make changes. And that first change needs to come from within. It needs to start with you. And number 2, it involves the most important relationship that you have, intimate relationship, okay? And you need to think about that. Think about that person. They're your teammate. And if you're going one way and she or he is going that way, well, you have a fucking problem, all right? You need a person in your life that is going to help you get to where you want to be. You need to help each other, all right? That's a healthy relationship. You helping your spouse out to attain their goals and them helping you out. All right? 2 heads are better than one. And when you can work together, amazing things happen. All right? It's been stated over and over and over again all throughout history. All right? The most successful people have partners that support them, that enhance them. Okay? So you want someone that supports you, that enhances your lifestyle. All right? Supports you, enhances your life. Okay? That's what you want. You got to set up and create an environment for you to win. And that starts with you, number 1. And number 2, it starts with your partner. All right? That's an environment. And by setting up many environments for you to succeed, well, hell, you're going to get to where you want to go. And you're going to accomplish things that you never dreamed were possible. All right? But you just gotta dig deep, and you need to make the tough decisions, and no one wants to make those decisions. How many people do you know? It could be you. It could be a friend. It could be a family member who are in a toxic environment, a toxic relationship that is not good for them. They are just settling. Too many people fucking settle today. Why? Because they think they're in too deep. All right? They get caught up in life, they get caught up in the system, and they're just reacting off of life, and what happens? Weeks turn into months that turn into years. Now they're 10 years in a toxic environment and they absolutely fucking hate life. We all know these people. You want to change it? It starts with changing you first and then changing that partner. Get rid of them. You're not going to like it, but it's a fact. All right? I do not fuck around. I just, you know what it is? And my wife knows this. If she's not bringing me up, if I'm not bringing her up, then this is over. It's not going to work. Okay, that's just a fact. I'll tell you right now. All right, if she's not helping me, if she's not supporting me and enhancing my life, and vice versa, well, it's not going to work. And we need to be adult enough to have that conversation and say, you know what, this just isn't working out and we need to go our separate ways, all right? Either stay single or find someone else that enhances our life. It all comes back to that, and people don't like hearing the cold, hard facts, okay? It comes down to that. If you are not happy, if you are not fulfilled, if you do not have joy in your life, if the person is not helping you, then you need to make the decision that needs to be made. And in life, there are going to be hard decisions that you have to make. But guess what? It will all work out in the end. It will help you get to where you want to be, but you got to make that tough choice. You got to make that decision. All right? That's how you get better. That's how you expand. That's how you get past your comfort zone. But you have to take responsibility for you. And so many people don't today. They just settle. And I'm tired of, looking around and seeing people just settling in their lives. It drives me